I'm Autumn Stiles. I'm an English literature major at Denison University, rising senior. So I am doing an intern swap for Annie's Blue Ribbon here at the Brand Gallery, and essentially we sent over me and the Brand Gallery sent over some interns to Annie's. And so it's basically just, seeing a different aspect of the internship business, and they're doing what I normally do and I'm doing what they normally do, and it's two completely different things, but you're still getting a great experience and meeting people and just generally enjoying the whole networking aspect of what is to soon be our adult lives. So it's a great opportunity and a great experience, and it's really great to meet everyone here. It's funny because when I first was looking, this is something that a lot of people start looking at when they're a freshman or a sophomore. And I remember being a sophomore and my mom getting the catalog, and she looked through it and she circled Annie's. It's in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm from Jersey City. And so she was like, "Oh, this looks amazing for you." She's like, "It's a small little general store in Brooklyn. We live right there. It looks cool. It's not a boring desk job." So that's initially what interested me in it, and I kind of put it on the back burner, forgot about it. And then my junior year, I was going through the database and I saw it and it was still available. And so I applied. I'm working with an independent small business. Annie's little slogan is fun and functional. So a lot of it's for home, but it's essentially a gift shop / general store. It's more streamlined than that and a lot more chic than that, but there's a wide gamut of stuff available. We've been going to clients, we've been seeing showrooms, she's been teaching me just basically literally the ins and outs of how to run your own business, from bookkeeping to managerial, everything, literally anything you could possibly imagine. And they're actually in the process of moving to a bigger space, so I'm getting to see even more than just on an average day-to-day level of running a business. You go to a store and you see all the products and you're like, okay, like they got those from somewhere, wholesale what? But that's pretty much the extent of most people's knowledge. And getting to actually go to the buyer and say, this is what I want for my store, and work out, specific packages for your store, just the aesthetic of your store, all of those different things that go into branding and branding your company. I think definitely going to showrooms it's exciting, and that's the glamorous part. Of course, there are things I have to do. Filing, for example, is not glamorous, but getting to go to the showrooms was definitely, and feeling like you actually have, like you're playing a role in what that business is picking for their product is really exciting. Don't feel like you have to just look at big companies, or don't feel like you have to look for something that's necessarily an office job. Like I said, I'm in a small business. It's literally myself and one other person, if Annie's not there, the manager, Jess. And I feel like I've had so much more insight and work experience because it was only 2 people as opposed to sitting in a cubicle. Not saying that that's not a great experience also, but don't be afraid to look at other options besides the big bumper names that everyone knows. That'd be my advice. Think outside the box. Definitely don't limit yourself. I feel like all of these titles and degrees are just so narrow in their description of what we can do. And I'm speaking as a Denison student, of course, but we're trained to do more than that, and we're trained to think more than that. And so apply for cool stuff, apply for cool internships, apply for cool jobs, look everywhere, and just go out there, be fruitful. Actually, I am not going back to Denison for first semester of my senior year. I'm studying abroad again. I studied abroad last summer in England, and I'll be going to St. Andrews this fall, which is where Kate and Will met each other. So, royal baby plug. But yeah, and I'm also going to do some stuff for rugby. Denison women's rugby actually had a lot of girls who were selected for the All-Ohio team, and then from there a few of us were, which I made, and then a few of us were also selected for the Midwest tryout, which I also made, so I'll be in Wales playing rugby for Denison.